A traveler came upon a wide turbulent river. He knew the far shore held safety, but the current was too swift to swim. With great effort he gathered reeds, vines, and bamboo, meticulously binding them into a strong raft. He pushed off, navigating the dangerous waters, and finally reached the peaceful, fertile bank. Standing on solid ground, the traveler felt deep gratitude for the vessel that had saved him. He thought, "This raft is precious. I must never abandon it." He hoisted the heavy, wet structure onto his back and began walking inland, staggering under the unnecessary weight. A wise hermit watched him pass. He smiled, observing how the instrument of liberation had become the burden of attachment. The raft is made for crossing. It is not made for carrying. The traveler stumbled under the heavy raft. The wise hermit approached him. "Friend," he said, "the raft served its purpose. It brought you from danger to safety. But the far shore is not merely a resting place. It is the beginning of a journey inward, where the currents of the old river hold no sway. If you carry the raft, you signal a readiness to return to the turbulent waters you escaped. If you leave it behind, you declare that the crossing is complete and final. The raft is a tool of transition. When the transition is done, the tool must be relinquished." The traveler understood. He gently placed the heavy structure on the sand. Relieved of the final weight, he turned his back fully on the river and walked toward the mountains, light and free. The traveler ascended the mountain path. The air grew sweet, with the scent of celestial blossoms. He paused beside a garden where flowers glowed with an inner light. He plucked a single bloom, perfect and fragrant. Its beauty filled him with joy. "This is not the raft," he thought. "This is beauty, a small comfort for the arduous climb." He held the flower close, inhaling its exquisite perfume, a companion against the solitude. The wise hermit appeared beside a moss-covered stone. He observed the traveler and the flower. "You have left the river behind," said the hermit. "But the river is only water. Attachment takes many forms. It is not merely the weight of necessity, but the weight of pleasure. The raft was heavy and useful. The flower is light and delightful. Yet both occupy the hand and distract the mind. The journey to the summit requires empty hands and a singular focus. If you carry beauty, you carry the fear of its fading. If you seek comfort, you seek a distraction from the truth of the path. The flower is perfect on the branch. On your path, it is only a burden of desire." The traveler looked at the bloom, then at the steep path ahead. He gently placed the perfect flower back upon the earth and continued his ascent. His hands finally empty, his mind clear. He gazed outward and inward. The world dissolved into boundless space. He saw the infinite expanse of stars, the endless cycle of becoming. "This is the ultimate truth," he whispered to himself. "I have seen the limitlessness." The wise hermit stood before him, silhouetted against the sky. "You have seen far," said the hermit. "You have seen the truth of infinity. But this vision is a window, not the destination. It is one side of the mountain. Look closer. Look at the lifespan of the star, the single moment of the flower. All are finite, all are defined by their boundary. The ultimate truth is not merely the infinite or the finite, but the understanding that both are perspectives arising from the mind. Do not cling to the vastness or the smallness. Both are stages on the path. Continue your climb. The highest truth awaits the mind that holds no view." The traveler pondered the hermit's words. "If infinity is a view and finitude is a view, what remains?" he asked. The hermit pointed to the sky. The Buddha taught that all views are snares. The view of eternalism, that everything lasts forever, is a snare. The view of annihilationism, that everything ends completely, is a snare. To say the world is infinite is a view. To say it is finite is a view. To combine them or deny them is still a view, a position taken by the conditioned mind. Nibbana is the unconditioned, deathless state. It is not found by adopting the right view, but by abandoning the habit of holding views. The mind creates the prison of thought by clinging to these dualistic positions. The path is not to choose between the finite and the infinite, but to step entirely outside the frame of reference. When the mind ceases to grasp at any perspective, even the most sublime, the nameless state is revealed. Let go of the need to know. Walk free of all positions. The traveler asked, if all views are false, what then is real truth? The hermit sighed. Truth is often mistaken for belief. For one person, truth is the mountain. For another, it is the valley. Because every person sees and believes differently, personal truths multiply. They are subjective views, context limited, and therefore false views. Do not mistake belief for realization. Personal truth is merely a comfortable position adopted by the mind. It is not the path. The path is the abandonment of all positions, including the belief in a fixed truth. When the mind ceases to assert it is here or there, the unconditioned reality reveals itself. Seek not a truth to hold, but the freedom from holding.